Greetings, everybody. Today is Monday, and I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you were able to worship, not with us or with somebody, with regards to giving thanks and praise to your Lord for all that He has done for you. Today we begin. We have a psalm. It's Psalm 39. So get out your Bibles and let's look at what this psalm says. This is a psalm that is written by David. So Psalm 39. I said, I will guard my ways, that I may not sin with my tongue. I will guard my mouth with a muzzle, so long as the wicked are in my presence. I was mute and silent. I held my peace to no avail, and my distress grew worse. My heart became hot within me. As I mused, the fire burned. Then I spoke with my tongue. O Lord, make me know my end, and what is the measure of my days. Let me know how fleeting I am. Behold, you have made my days a few handbreadths, and my lifetime as nothing before you. Surely all mankind stands as a mere breath. Surely a man goes about as a shadow. Surely for nothing they are in turmoil. Man heaps up wealth and does not know who will gather. And now, O Lord, for what do I wait? My hope is in you. Deliver me from all my transgressions. Do not make me the scorn of a fool. I am mute. I do not open my mouth, for it is you who have done it. Remove your stroke from me. I am spent by the hostility of your hand. When you discipline a man with rebukes for sin, you consume like a moth what is dear to him. Surely all mankind is a mere breath. Hear my prayer, O Lord. Give ear to my cry. Hold not your peace at my tears. For I am a sojourner with you, a guest like all my fathers. Look away from me, that I may smile again before I depart and am no more. Well, this is an interesting psalm for sure. The thing that stuck out at me was verse 4. It says, O Lord, make me know my end, and what is the measure of my days. Let me know how fleeting I am. Verse 5, behold, you have made my days a few handbreadths, and my lifetime is as nothing before you. You know, I'm going to admittingly be 60 on October the 1st, and this really struck me because our lives are very fleeting, aren't they? They go by very fast. And it seems like the old adage is the older you get, the faster time goes. And as I considered my age, thinking about, okay, well, I've lived, 3/4 of my life. If the average lifespan is 80 to 85, my dad lived to 87. So if I live to 87, I've already accomplished 3/4 of my life, and I have a little devotion that I had saved for this particular verse, and it talks about there's a watch, and you can look this up. It's very true. There's a watch that's called Ticker, Tikker, and it not only tells you the time, but it also calculates your estimated lifespan based on some statistics that you give it. But then it displays, and this is what's interesting, it displays a running countdown of the remaining time that you supposedly have. And it's advertised as here's the slogan, the watch that counts down your life so you can make every second count. It's an interesting concept, but I did look it up. It is real. It's called Ticker. And I don't know that I would want to know when I would depart from this earth. But it sure makes you think of your life and how much time you have devoted to things that may or may not have mattered in that span of life. You know, I think about all the worry. I think about all the stress and all the things that I have, all the little things that I have let run my life. And I'm wondering how much time I have given to those things overall. Have you ever thought about that? How much time has occupied your life with things that aren't necessarily that important? They seem important to us at the time, but when you look back on them, it's just, they aren't. And so this really made me think, you know, since our times are measured, and God knows those, this is where we put our hope in Him. Because in verse 7 it says, "And now, O Lord, for what do I wait? My hope is in you." Things that I'm wasting my time on, will it change? Probably not. To a degree, I may think about it some more now that I've kind of contemplated this. But with regards to the overall scheme, let's just kind of maybe this week look at how we're spending our time and think about all the ways in which that time is being spent, and what are the priorities that we have to make our days count. And so I hope that gives you some fuel for thought, because our hope is in the Lord, and He has our days numbered, and He is the one who is in control. And so we commit our lives to Him. We give Him the praise and the glory for all that we have, and perhaps try to live our lives a little differently, that each day does matter, no matter what the countdown is. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you the next time.